Yo.
Yo.
Yep.
Why'd you stop?
My bad. Go ahead.
No, you got it.
No. You clearly wanted to do it. Go ahead.
Nah, I just wanted to say yo.
It's cool,
and
bro.
I
Go
got
ahead.
it out.
No. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
nervous.
No, go ahead, bro.
Nah, this is episode 38?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Welcome to Apartment 103. This
Hey.
is episode 38.
Yo. It's 38?
Yeah, 38.
Nice.
Mhm.
Almost in the big 40s.
Yeah. I am Alfredo.
I'm Hector.
Yeah, we got another show for you this week. What you got? We kick it off with Let's Get Deep, Friends Edition.
Yo, so this is the icebreaker, level 1. What is your favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
Favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
Yo.
I fucks with a waffle. Wait, do I have to make this breakfast? Or just
No, it's
breakfast
just
food
eat.
in general?
Just eat. What's your favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
Okay.
Doesn't say what's your favorite thing to cook for breakfast.
Well, yeah, but I just mean like if you eat this regularly for breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, probably not. It's just
Yeah.
what, like, if you had a choice to eat anything for your breakfast tomorrow morning, no cooking, no nothing, it was just going to be there when you woke up. It's your favorite thing. What is it?
French toast.
Oh, okay.
I fuck with some French toast, man.
That's it? That's your breakfast?
Yeah, it's a lot of French toast.
Oh, he's like, I got the loaf.
Yeah, it's a whole loaf on that bitch. You know them long plates, bro?
Yeah.
It's just syrup. There's a whole bottle gone right there.
Look like a tray of Dominoes.
Yeah. I actually stacked them up,
Oh.
standing up, and then I knocked them bitches over. What about you?
My favorite breakfast is going to be the All-Star
At
from
Waffle House?
Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, waffle, eggs, hash browns. I usually get the ham, and then wheat toast and grape jelly, and then slap ketchup and hot sauce on my eggs and potatoes and ham. I mix all of it up and just kind of, it's just one fat mess.
Nice.
Yeah, with the waffle with chocolate chips on it, doused in syrup. Yeah, we don't do the drizzle.
Yeah, ain't no drizzle
Yeah,
here.
doused. So that
Swimming
thing-
in it.
Yeah, that thing's sweet. Once that thing look dry, it's just because all the syrup done absorbed inside of it. That thing be
It's on the other half.
yeah, the whole thing is just crumbling into pieces.
It's got a soup.
It's crystallized in this thing, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be my favorite.
Yeah, Big Biscuit has something similar to that. But they're
Big who?
You don't know Big Biscuit?
Mm-mm.
Big Biscuit, dog.
Yo, I'm gonna have to go to a Big Biscuit now.
Yeah,
I like me a biscuit.
Yeah, so they got their they got basically what is their version of that is their big breakfast. It's eggs, potatoes. It comes with ham, sausage patties. It comes with either a biscuit with gravy, or I usually get the pancakes. But the pancakes are big, boy. They fucking stop signs.
Oh dang.
Like, you seen the tortilla at Chipotle before they make it into
Oh,
a burrito?
yeah.
That's what the fucking pancake look like, bro.
There go
And the biscuit.
medium-sized pizza.
Biscuit like this big.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
that's a
Yeah,
that's
that's
big
like
biscuit.
2 McDonald's biscuits, maybe
Mm.
3.
yeah,
Maybe
bro.
3.
It's like that tall too. It's like
oh,
like a
no,
small
that's
cake.
like 6 of them.
it's like a small cake, bro.
That's
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
go
nah,
to-
I think
where
you'd
the
really
Big
like it.
Biscuit at?
there's one on Santa Fe.
Oh, what time they close?
Ooh, that's a whole separate question, bro. I don't know.
Oh man, I'm about to like I might go stop by.
They definitely closed right now, I think.
Oh,
yeah, no,
yeah, I mean, it
they
is
ain't like
late.
Waffle House.
I might just go to Waffle House now.
Yeah.
I'm hungry, man.
But yeah, man, I usually get that. I usually don't finish it, but good shit.
I used to go to this one spot called Flo's over in Alaska,
Mm-hmm.
and they would have this meal called the Hungry Man's Breakfast.
Damn. That already sounds crazy.
Yeah, it was. So it was biscuits and gravy, eggs, hash browns, bacon, ham, sausage, and a waffle.
Damn.
Yeah, it literally everything that we have talked about, minus
Yeah.
the French toast.
Right.
No French toast.
Yeah, now French toast.
Oh,
is
and
usually its
no
own thing.
wheat bread.
Oh,
But I think it's because of the biscuits and gravy kind of.
Yeah, there's bread right there.
Yeah. So that thing was fire, man. Flo's was like
That was your go-to spot?
that was my Waffle House in Alaska. They ain't have Waffle
They
House.
didn't have a Waffle House. Yeah. I remember you used to come back and want to go to Waffle House. I did go to this place called Blue Highway in downtown Kansas City, and that's where I got French toast. Boy,
Yeah.
this French toast was so good. It had berries in it, blueberries,
very
raspberries on it.
delicious.
I was like, they treat me nice over here.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
that was a good spot. I want to go back.
Dude, even in the Army, when I was stationed in Colorado, you could go and ask for French toast, and they would like make you French toast, like
That's fire.
yeah. And so they would have berries, like some, not a whole lot, but like strawberries or something.
Mm-hmm.
You could throw some
yeah,
berries
there was
on
also
there
strawberries
and
on
get some syrup on that thing. Some powdered sugar. They'd have powdered sugar you can dump,
Mhm.
you put on there yourself.
I love
Honestly,
a
it was
good French toast.
Best Army food I've ever eaten, like at a DFAC, out of a dining facility. Yeah.
All right, let's get deep.
Deep.
This is the second level.
Yeah.
What's your go-to excuse to get out of plans? Go-to excuse to get out of plans.
Like, yeah, man, I got something to do at the house.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, man, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Yeah.
I don't know if I.
But I don't know if it's an excuse. I really do be
You just
tired. I
always
really
are.
do got stuff at the house to do.
Yeah. I used to say like, nah, I'm a check with the wife or something, you know. That used to be like I ain't going. But that's more reserved for like friends who I don't really talk to too often. We're just trying to catch up and like do something. I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta, for sure. I gotta check with the wife for real, and then I don't. So they just think she's a bitch. She don't mind.
Yeah, that's alright.
But yeah, no. Usually, like most people who ask me to do stuff, I'm just like, yeah, nah, I don't want to. Like my brother asked me to watch his dog a while back, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, don't want to do that.
Okay. So I just tell them straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know if I have a go-to excuse. When I call out of work, though, always sick. Don't ask me what it is. I'm sick.
Mine's appointments.
That's a good one.
I'm at the doc. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Give me the whole day. It could be a 15-minute. It could be an over the phone appointment. I'm taking the day.
Yeah, but that's kind of risky because they're like doctor's notes. You know, they might ask for doctor's notes.
They ain't even nothing for me, man. It's crazy. Speaking of work, sorry, but I deep throw my microphone there.
Do what you gotta do.
Almost had to censor this for to keep it PG. So I'm quitting, right?
Right.
Tomorrow's my last day.
Tomorrow, gonna be unemployed, bro. Get a job. That's what they're gonna be saying in the comments.
Yeah. I will legitimately be. I don't have no job. I'll be sitting on this. I'm gonna be sitting on this couch a lot more often. No, anyway. So tomorrow is my last day. And no crap, they hit me today with a drug test.
For real?
Yeah, they're like, hey, Hector, you got a drug test. I'm like, he's like, I know you're leaving in 2 days. He's like, it's a random drug test and you got picked, man. I'm like,
Damn.
Okay, cool.
They would have just 2
Nah.
days later.
nah, bro, it was cool.
Yeah,
I was like,
well,
bro, I ain't
mean,
gonna
yeah,
do no
doesn't-
work.
Doesn't really matter, yeah.
And
So
the-
you had to go to like a facility off site and okay.
He's like, you should probably go eat. Sometimes it takes a long time. I can get breakfast.
You were like, little wink. Okay.
Yeah, I left. Got me a little breakfast. Ate it in the
Nice.
parking lot. Got in there. They were like, Hector. I was like, dang, they quick. I don't know when he came, but
Mm-hmm.
there was only one other dude in front of me. And
Yeah.
they didn't call him.
Yeah.
They called me. They're like, oh, you got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I got in there and I was like, man, I don't know if I got to pee. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Cause
were.
she was like, you ready? And I was like, yeah. Wait, you mean ready, like ready to go, like do whatever we got to do, or like to pee? And I'm like, she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I don't think I got to pee yet. She's like, well, you got to try. Like after that, then you can sit in the lobby, and then we'll ask you if you're ready to pee again. She's like, but when we call you the first time, you have to come in, you have to try, you have to do the whole motion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knock it out.
Did you pee?
Yeah,
Oh,
knocked
okay.
it out. Off rip, man. She was talking. She's like, you did such a good job. I was like, don't.
Did I? Did I? Anybody get it that full? You see how thick that shit was? Syrup. That shit was like syrup, wasn't it?
Nah, bro. It was like lemonade. It was a little dehydrated, but not too bad today.
Yeah.
But yeah, so did that, and then I just chilled in my truck for like 30 minutes. I was like, I should probably get back. Then I get back, and then an hour later, I go to lunch.
Oh, nice.
Then came back at like 1 o'clock, and
Oh, you had it easy, bro.
oh yeah, man. That's probably why I got home and I got stuff to do.
That's funny because now that I have like days off during the week, like I even told you, like one of those days I woke up early, showered, did everything that I did at home, and then I went to the coffee shop, hung out there, did some writing, went from there to the grocery store, then walked back home, and then I was like, I could get used to this. I can not work. Like, see how beautiful life is when you don't have to fucking work? It's nice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a bitch, man. I did have something similar like that a few years ago. Not a few years ago, actually. I think it's been like 8 years at this point. Yeah. I was working.
Get your timeline messed up.
Yeah. I was working at this one job, and they're like, it's your annual physical, right?
Oh,
It's they did annual things. So you knew
is it for the health insurance?
for the company, like, you know how they do, like, it was a health screening. So like my job did drug tests, but they did them at the same time every year. Like, they did them on your birthday.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
so
so
like, if you partying,
yeah.
we getting you, son.
Yeah, or at least you knew to stay clean until you had like this month window, 2 weeks before your birthday, 2 weeks after your birthday.
Oh,
So you could just do it 2 weeks before your birthday and be good. Unless something went wrong and you had to go again. Anyway, birthday was coming up, and they were like, yeah, you got to do your health panels, yada, yada. I'm like, bet, that's cool. I went to the thing, and they showed up. They had me sitting in that motherfucker for hours, bro. I was like, the fuck? They were like, a doctor's going to come see you here in a bit. I was like, all right. I had done most of it. And there's just the last bit of it, just waiting on the doctor. And I was like, all right. Like, I was just sitting there. It probably wasn't hours. It probably was like 1 hour. But I was like, fam, come on. Eventually he gets there. He does his whole thing. And puts his finger in my butt, all that stuff. You know. No.
Yeah, I don't think my doctor does that annually.
Anally?
I thought about saying that, but nah.
No. Not till you're 40, right?
Yeah.
No, but he does the whole check. He asks me all those random questions that they ask, you know. Whatever, I get through it. And then I'm like, well, I'm going to go get some food.
Yeah.
And so I get food. And then I go back to work. They're not happy with me.
Why?
They're like, you took too long. And I'm like, I took too long. They took too long.
Right.
So it turns out, motherfucker called the clinic, and they were talking about how I got there and left like 20 minutes. Like, I was in and out in 20 minutes. I was like, I can guarantee you I wasn't in and out of that bitch in 20 minutes. I maybe ate in 20 minutes. But I was in and out of Chick-fil-A. Did you call Chick-fil-A? Because, yeah, I was in and out of that motherfucker. But, yeah, so I got written up for that. Didn't get a raise that year because of that shit.
That's whack.
Yeah, bro. I was like, that's some bullshit. And I had no way of proving it. I did quit eventually.
Yeah. Good for you.
Not because of that. But yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, that was some bullshit.
Oh, damn.
All right, let's get
Deeper.
I wonder if you can even hear it.
That's the one. Is there anything you want to do more consistently?
There's a lot of things I want to do more consistently.
Like what?
Workout.
Okay.
Code.
Give me top 5. Workout, code.
Workout.
All of a sudden.
Well, no. It's because you putting them in the top 5 made me think like which one is number one.
Oh, okay.
I think workout is up there. Workout, code, talk to friends or hang out with friends.
Aside from me, right?
Aside from you, yeah, friends plural.
yeah. No, I got enough personalities that I'm more than one friend. So.
Okay. Hang out with family.
You don't think you can put them together?
No.
Okay.
It's not the same.
I suppose.
Well, I guess family, I mostly think of my sister. Or my brothers, actually. No, yeah, family.
Aren't you friends with them? No, I'm just
kidding. I ain't choose them.
Okay, and the last one?
The last one. Write. Comic books.
Oh, okay.
Books. Whatever. Something. Write stories. Scripts. Something. Yeah.
Just get that pen going.
Yeah, just get them creative juices flowing.
Or typing.
Yeah. I would probably say reading as well. I kind of fallen off from the reading a little bit, but it's because I'm always fucking tired.
Yeah. You read more than I do anyway, so kudos to that.
Yeah, well, you can't read, so.
Yeah. Maybe that should
That's
be
why
in
you
my
do
top
audio.
5.
You do audiobooks. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I can barely listen.
Audiobook. Singular.
I've done one. Okay. Yeah. So for me, it is also workout.
Mm-hmm.
It would be being more productive and less lazy, like around my house, or just in general.
Yeah.
Looking at more things to do that are fulfilling rather than moping around my house. Like falling into that rut of like, I don't want to do nothing. So it kind of goes hand in hand with the other one, but I want to specifically be more productive. But outside of being productive, I want to start doing more things that are enjoyable for me, so that I have things to look forward to.
Right. Okay.
Kind of keep a clearer, better, healthier, happier mindset. Also, writing, for our comic books and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, to see my kids more. Like, even though like right now I have kind of some challenges that are preventing me from being consistent with them or whatever. I would like to be more consistent with them, whether that's like activities or just being able to have them more.
Yeah.
And hopefully, like when I start school and have more time, I'll be able to be more present in their life as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie to you, bro. I'm fucking tired today.
Yeah, you look tired.
I'm so sleepy. But it's 10 o'clock at night, and I've been up since 4:45 this morning. It's really kicking my
That's a lot.
ass.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of time to be up.
It's really been kicking my ass, especially like I told you earlier. That second day, boy. Whew.
It's a long one.
Yeah. And this morning, bro, I was pissed.
Why?
'Cause I woke up. I usually wake up at some point in my sleep, right? And
Yeah, it's called morning time. No, I'm just kidding.
so
It's like now I'm pissed before I go to sleep.
usually I wake up and it's like I check the time. It's like 1 a.m. I'm like, fuck yeah, got 3-4 hours to keep
To like
going.
go down.
Yeah. This morning I woke up and I'm like, I ain't even gonna check the time. We're just gonna go back to sleep. As I'm getting comfortable,
The alarm goes
alarm
off.
goes off, and just a little peek into my mind. It's how I gotta be up by 5.
Right.
I have enough time if I get up by 5. So my alarms go 4 o'clock, 4:45, 5 o'clock, and then one at 5:30. That one means I gotta go. I gotta be heading out.
It's like if I'm still asleep,
Yeah.
I gotta be going out the door
Yeah.
putting clothes on.
Yeah, that 5:30 one I usually always turn off because I'm already like almost ready. I'm like, I don't need this. But that's kind of what it is. 4 o'clock, 4:45, 5 o'clock. So I was like, oh, if it's that 4 o'clock one, I can work with that. I check, bro. It's 4:45. It's the worst one.
So you had already woken up at 4?
Apparently, I don't remember.
That was a good 45-minute
It
nap.
was solid. Yeah, so I was pretty pissed. I was like, fuck. And then it was 4:45. The other one was 5 o'clock. I was like, I can't go back to sleep.
See, dude, okay, so, I think it was yesterday morning. I woke up so I get up at 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw my phone and it was like 5:57.
Ooh.
I was like, "Hey Siri, set my alarm for 6 o'clock." See? So I need it anyways because I always turn them off.
Yeah.
So and I don't have them on repeat.
Yeah, neither do I.
And now I gotta delete them even if I did have them. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, shut up, Siri. Jesus. No one's. Thank you.
Sorry about her.
Yeah, she. I wants to make it all about her.
Yeah.
She don't know what she's doing. But anyway, so I had her set my alarm, but I closed my eyes and went to sleep for 3 whole minutes.
I can't.
I woke up. I was still mad,
Yeah.
but I had to get up.
But at that point, you
Yeah.
can't really. You ain't got time to argue.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, and it's crazy because not yesterday, but the day before, I went to sleep early. Was
When was
it
that?
yesterday?
When was
No, it might have been yesterday. Or was it Monday? What was yesterday? Wednesday, right?
yesterday was Wednesday.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Okay.
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday
'Cause
night.
Tuesday I didn't.
Tuesday you were here.
Yeah. So yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday I slept early,
Yeah.
like 10 o'clock.
Oof.
That's nice.
That's the time I went to sleep too.
Yeah. But you also woke up 2 hours earlier than I did.
Well, 1 hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You said 4 o'clock. We don't know that though.
I did
for
wake
sure.
up at 4. I just don't remember.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, no.
that
man.
was a thing.
But it's like we don't have to live like this, bro. See how beautiful life is when we don't live this way. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm happy.
I do, and it's my last day, and I done cleaned out my work truck. I'm ready to turn that thing in. I'm gonna be over there doing the same thing I was doing today, taping.
Damn.
And I'm almost done with it. I'll be done tomorrow, probably by like lunchtime.
Okay, I was about to. Do you think you're working a whole day?
I better be. I still need to make hours, man. Still need to make hours. They let me. Hey, all I know is I'm getting my 8 hours today.
They
Or
sent me
tomorrow.
home. They clocking me out
Yeah,
at 8 hours.
right. If not, I'm like, I ain't leaving. You say I can go. I'm telling you, I'm a stay.
I'm not fucking selling.
But luckily they said, like, since I'm leaving on good terms and everything, and like it's so funny because like my boss's boss, I guess technically, he's the one who told us to kind of do that, like the safety tape that I've been doing. He's like, man, those lines are crisp. He's like, I love those lines, man. And I'm like, it ain't that deep, dog.
Nah, he loves them.
But I look at them and I'm like,
Yeah, they
deep. They deep.
They lining up.
Yeah. Because they had one other dude do it before, like, after I started, they had another dude do it.
Because you were gone for 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, did you redo that guy's stuff? I was like, I redid one of them. I ain't doing the other one. The other one's, that's a long strip. That's a lot of work. Like, but I got it down to a T right now. So I'll be getting quicker and quicker to doing these things. Mm-hmm. So I'll be kind of moving and grooving, and I just be jamming, man. I just put on my little earbuds, or not even my earbuds. I got the Shocks now. Mm-hmm. The Shock Fit.
Those are the ones you found on your yard,
dude. Okay, so this episode is sponsored by. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I have the Shock Fit, and they were stuck underneath a pile of leaves, dirt, water, mud for about 5 months.
That's crazy.
Experiencing all the weathers. I mean, from snow to rain, monsoons, and everything. Yeah, like it being there. It was like a monsoon. It was like a tsunami. You know, like that thing was smothered in water because like where my driveway is, it dips, so the water pulls up right there. So I mean,
and
like
it snowed heavily.
Yeah. So I found them. After I finally, this is why I need to be more productive. So I do things around the house so that I would have found them a lot sooner than 5-6 months later.
Yeah.
Cleaning my driveway, there they are, and I'm like, I could have sworn these were stolen. Nah, they were just there. Yeah. They were wet and like they had like dirt all over them still, so I'm like scrubbing them off. I'm like, I feel like these ain't gonna work, but like I open it up, the little light on the inside doesn't come on. I'm like, that makes sense, but you know, I go in, I plug it in, the orange light comes on the case.
Okay.
I'm like,
it's promising.
All right, so the case works, but do the buds work?
Right.
And like I open the case, and when I open the case, there's like condensation, like still water stuff in there, and I'm like, so I pull out the earbuds, I dry them off, I dry the inside of the case out, I put it back to charge, close them all up, you know, make it real nice and neat. And I'm like, 10 minutes. I give them 10 minutes. I'm going to check the earbuds. I checked them. Sounded like it was like from day one. Some things had that bass in them, man.
That's what I'm talking
about. They
were
shaking the water out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So yeah, it was. I highly recommend them. They are weatherproof, like to the T. Like, I don't know if they even promote them as weatherproof earbuds,
but they better.
But they should. They are definitely weatherproof, dustproof, snowproof, waterproof, all the proofs. You know, you can take them to coat, and they say they got the proof right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. I did want to talk about possibly getting a new bike.
You're gonna get a new bike?
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly. Go on.
So, as you know, I am selling my current bike. So if y'all know anybody who's trying to buy one, no, I'm just kidding. My Harley Davidson Iron 883. It is a Sportster for you guys who don't know.
Why are you trying to sell this one?
Just so I can get the other one. I don't want to have two bikes. I mean, I guess I could, two different type style bikes, right? But I just want to sell this one so that I can pay off the other one. Because this one I only owe like $500 on, so I'll probably, depending on how paychecks work, I might try to drop off $250 or something like on it, and then finish off it on the next last paycheck that I get or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, so want to get rid of this one because as much fun as it is, it's too small. I would want something larger, to withstand wind, to be able to go longer distances with the tank. Also to not be so upright, maybe be more leaned back, would be a little more nicer. I mean, I don't have a big issue with being like sitting up in a chair type deal, but like I like to hunch, so being further back and having my arms on the handlebars and stuff would be a little more comfortable. But I'm actually going into a sports bike, so I'll be leaning more forward. But I hear it's pretty comfortable. The only kind of like challenge is getting your wrist strength up, because that's where kind of most of all that weight's going into.
Yeah.
But like my buddy, he rides sports bikes for the longest time, and he was like, as long as you keep like your wrists and everything kind of like straight, you should be able to get used to it pretty quickly, or like whatever, like it'll be less strain, I guess, which makes sense. Like if you're in a push-up position, your wrist is kind of strained, right? But if you keep it straight, if you do push-ups on your fist, it's a little more comfortable on your wrist, anyways.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's that. The bike itself is going to be lighter, so technically wind would affect the bike a little more, but also it's more designed to be more aerodynamic than a cruiser is. Because on my cruiser, I don't have a windshield or anything, so the wind just literally hits a wall, right? So it's a lot of force. Whereas the crotch rocket or, the sports bike is more aerodynamic. It's built to, like, shed that wind, or for the wind to kind of go over and stuff like that. So, yeah. And also because he's trying to get another sports bike, and so we're going to try and ride together and stuff like that. So we're both in the same boat. We both have cruisers. We're both trying to sell them, and we're both trying to get a sports bike.
That's funny.
So, yeah, that's why. But he did say, he's like, are you going to be responsible with the sports bike? He's like, can you handle speed? Like, are you going to try to go 100 miles an hour every time all the time? Or 120 or whatever, like as fast as you can, yada yada. Or are you gonna like? He's like, I mean, you can go fast, but like, you got to be smart about it. Like, you can't just be reckless. And like, if you have the capability of going fast, you're just gonna go fast. Maybe don't do it. He's like, but if you can be fast responsibly, then yeah. He's like, I 100% recommend it. So, so yeah. Some kind of things I got to think about, taking into consideration. When looking for this bike, I'm actually looking for either a Ninja 600, or a Gixxer 600. Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, and also, once we do get the bikes, he's gonna wrap his, because he used to do wraps, so he could put the vinyl wraps and stuff on there. I want him to help me put on like some anime vinyl wrapping on my bike. That'd be dope.
Nice.
Yeah. But that's all I wanted to talk about.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting. I look forward to it.
I always whenever I see you, 'cause you've been driving it lately, I'm always like, that looks cool, but also like something that I would not want to do.
Why?
I
What makes you feel like
I
you
feel
just
like
wouldn't like it?
I want to do it when seeing it from afar, but probably being on the bike, I'd be scared because there's no protection. Like in the
Yeah.
car, you're like,
I had that feeling too, because it is you're exposed. Like
Boy.
point blank, that's kind
Yeah.
of the biggest thing is like you are exposed. You don't have the airbags, you don't have the cage,
mhm.
and but I also think that that's the best part about it. When I first started riding, I was absolutely terrified of riding bikes, because like I'm like it's not like a bicycle, like you know what I mean. I can do things on a bike, on a regular bicycle. They don't work the same on a
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
There's a lot more torque, a lot more horsepower, which I don't know if those are the same thing, but there's a lot more, acceleration and danger to it, right? Um, but I will say that the more you ride, the more confident you get into it, and even by the situations that I've ridden in, have built my confidence in my skill in riding, or made the gap smaller in the sense of experience and skill. It's made that smaller for specific situations, like one time I told you about in Colorado, where I was driving in high winds, hail, rain,
Yeah.
all in one night.
Mhm.
I was like riding sideways. I had, sorry, deep throating the mic again. I had just the vest on, a t-shirt, so all the hail was hitting my sensitive, raw meat right here,
Mhm.
my tender meat right there, and it was wet. I was soaked. So these were all things I learned that are not things you want to ride in, but also that I can ride in them. Again, I don't want to ever again, but just going through that, like learning how to lean into the wind. I mean, to an extent, like obviously you can't lean forever, or all the way down, because at some point you'll lose that grip or whatever. But yeah, it was a whole experience. I learned more about like leaning into the wind to kind of stay straight. I learned about like the pain and the misery that comes with riding in rain and hail.
Yeah.
This stuff hurts, especially when you're going 50, 60 miles an hour, or even slower because of the wind. I was trying to kind of keep my bike from doing too much wobbling. So, but that night alone, I'm like, during the daytime, easy. Ain't no thing.
Yeah.
Like now I can, but it was scary as hell because it was nighttime. I think my phone was dying. I didn't have like the charger on my phone and stuff because I had been using it for music. I was at a buddy's working on my truck, so like I didn't have a charger. It was just kind of like it could have been a really bad situation.
Yeah.
Luckily I was only 25 minutes away from the crib though, so
25 minutes is a long time though.
it is when you're getting hit by a little golf ball size hail.
Yeah.
Man, maybe that's a bit too big, but like quarter size for sure. Stuff was painful.
Yeah.
It was painful. But like I said, it built that confidence. And I think just riding in general does that. So, I mean, if it was something you might wanted to try to do, definitely go through a training course. That's how I did it. That way, if you drop the bike or whatever, it's their bikes, not
Yeah.
your own. And they're there to teach you. Like,
Yeah.
you'll learn it. You'll get the feel for it. And, I mean, you won't build that confidence until you do it anyways. It'll be scary. It's still scary to me sometimes, even to this day. But, if you're not scared, then, like, you won't be cautious. And if you're not cautious, then you could actually end up harming yourself sooner.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I probably won't do it.
Stay scared so you stay safe.
Yeah, I probably won't do it. I think that's one of those things that I'm like, that'd be interesting, and that I probably would never do.
Just ride my bike.
No, I'm good.
You'll probably lay it down.
I'm good. Let's see what we got.
Yo. What you bring? What you bring to the table?
Sometimes I see stuff on the internet and
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, screenshot or save that. You know.
Yeah.
So this person asks, "What's the most?" That's not even. Oh yeah. What's the most awkward date y'all ever been on?
Oh, awkward date.
So while you think, I'm gonna tell you this person's.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to come up with an answer.
No, you can. I don't have it. I don't think I have an answer for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right.
But this person said he took me to his parents' favorite spot. We saw his mom there feeding strawberries to another man.
No,
he was
this is
about
not-
he was about to confront her, but his dad came out of the bathroom and sat with them, and he grabs the man's hand. That was the night he learned his parents like to tag team other men. Can you imagine knowing something like that about your parents, bro?
Wait a minute. That was not the way
Right?
that I thought that was gonna go.
No.
First of all, I'm like, she's cheating. Oh my god.
Seeing your mom and she's just in the that's not my
Secondly,
dad. What was
right.
happening?
And then secondly, I'm thinking like when they first mentioned dad's coming in, I'm like, oh okay, he got it. He got.
Mhm.
Oh whoa,
Whoa. Huh?
Why are you holding his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a loop.
Would you say something in there? At that restaurant?
Hell no, I'm minding my business. I'm taking my ass. We leaving.
Yeah,
But I'm
oh,
not
yeah, for
finishing
sure.
the meal.
I'm not running the risk of them seeing me. I saw them. They cannot see me.
Right, I'm out. I'm
Yeah,
like, nope. I'm just, nope. Don't want to know. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to think about it.
Even after this, you don't want to talk? What if
Yeah.
the girl that you're with, she's like, hey, you want to talk
Shut
about-
up. I will fight you right now. I don't know what's right now. You know, like you catching me off guard,
Yeah.
catching me out of left field. It's like
Yeah.
things are upside down for me right now.
Nothing
Like,
makes sense anymore.
right. So you better watch it.
Yeah.
Watch how you speak to me. You know? They'll be talking on my top like it's some type of goofy.
Yeah. So you wouldn't bring it up to your parents?
No, probably not.
Would you tell me as your best friend?
Oh yeah. I'll be like, oh.
I could,
But it'll be
I could,
it'll be a one-time conversation, and I'll be like, all right, but that's it.
I
We
could
never
not
talk
get
again.
through that conversation, bro. I'll be like,
No, I think I would set it up the same way. That way you be like, oh no, your mom's cheating. Oh, it's worse than that. My dad showed up. Oh, he beat his ass. Nah, he held his hand. And they all went home together. I thought that was neighbor Russell. Oh no, that's baseball Russell.
mm-hmm.
He pitching, catching, and all this stuff, man. Oh. Anyway, Russell
Yeah.
need to get out of there, man.
Yeah,
That's
no.
all.
That would be.
He getting dug out in the dugout.
I mean, if it works for them, good for them. That's not something I want to know about my parents.
Right.
Like, at that point, I'm like, this is my fault. I shouldn't have brought her here.
Is that really your fault though?
Like, I knew that was their spot. I knew this was my parents' favorite spot.
But like, how did he know that? Like, how did he get there? Like, could they probably taken him to that spot before?
Maybe he just knows that that's where they go every night, every day night.
Oh, maybe, yeah. No, I don't think I would. Honestly, I don't think I would go to my parents' spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Although a lot of kids learn from their parents, so like, if he sees that his mom enjoys this place, although it's not because of the menu, clearly not because of the menu.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, so, yeah. I guess in the sense like, oh, we've been here before.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I'll take someone to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, oh, my parents love this place.
Mm-hmm.
This is where they go for date night.
So this is where I'm gonna take you.
Yeah, I don't think I'd set it up like that, or I wouldn't
Yeah.
even think about it in that manner.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. But I see how somebody got there.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
can
why
see
I'd be
that.
like, this is my fault. I impeded on their territory.
Right.
This is I'm gonna just see myself out.
They should have never brought me the first time. I thought Uncle Russell was just here to have another meal with us.
Yeah, nah. Turns out he was the meal.
Yeah.
Uncle Russell was the meal the whole time.
He was dessert
Yeah.
after the meal.
No.
He's like, once we got home, I
Nah,
ain't see Uncle Russell.
not
and my
old
mom.
Rusty, man.
Oh
Oh.
man, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man. R.I.P. My self confidence would have gone out the roof, or like out the window.
I don't know. This girl has to die, bro. Like, the secret can't leave here. I'm sorry. You've heard Stan? You've heard the song Stan? That's
You in the trunk.
you in the trunk and we driving to a bridge.
We both. I'm leaving this earth,
Yeah.
and you know the secret, so
Yeah.
you can't leave with. You can't leave here without me. And if you living with me, we both leaving the same
Yeah.
way.
I'm almost to the bridge now. Oh shit, I forgot. How am I supposed to send this shit out? Yeah, I'm gone.
Oh man.
Nah, man.
Nah, it ain't that.
Imagine,
Mine
like-
ain't never been that awkward.
Imagine like you're in high school too. Like, I don't know if he was in high school, but if he is in high school, this is the girl from your high school. Nah, she knows this. Nah, man, not word getting around.
Yeah, everybody's gonna learn that your
Yeah.
parents are some freaks.
Yeah, bro.
Get like your dad, bro. Your dad ain't dad no more. Your dad, cause we don't know what's going on behind them doors. We don't know if dad's just pitching or
We don't
if
know
he
what's
catching
going on.
a little bit too. You know,
And kids are ruthless, man.
right? They like he double dipping.
They said they gonna say they don't know. You don't know who your dad is. I do know who my dad is. I look just like him.
Right. I just don't act like him.
Oh, so you just like him, huh? No, that's not what I said. Hey, whoa.
Right. Hold your tongue. Before I knock your shit.
Now
Like,
I'm
you-
fighting every day.
Right. Like, you gotta get good at fighting.
Squabble up.
You can't be throwing hands and losing. 'Cause
Yeah.
you still
I
gotta listen to all the bull.
I gotta defend my dad's honor and mom's and Uncle Russell.
It doesn't have to be uncle, but yeah, Russell.
He's part of the family at this point, man.
That's how he was introduced.
Yeah.
He was a family friend, became
Yeah.
Uncle Russ.
Yeah. I was just reading that in a book. That book that I'm reading, it was like
Oh yeah, a little three-way action.
so it's like a secondary character. It's like not one of the main characters, but the main character is meeting this woman in France. And the woman, she's trying to get the woman to like work with their company cuz her husband was a rich athlete, but he's since died.
Right.
So whenever they're in Paris, she meets up with a couple guys and she kisses one of them.
Oh.
And so she turns to the main character and she says, "Oh, this is Emile. He's my secondary, or he was my secondary. We were in an open relationship." And I'm like, "Excuse me?"
Who's open relationship? Her and the husband?
The lady that's married to the athlete that had just died. When he was alive, they were in a open relationship, in like a throuple type deal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were in like a throuple.
Oh.
What? Maybe not a throuple, but an open relationship where she
Yeah.
was like with both of them.
But she was like, that's my secondary. I feel like there's more then.
Yeah, and
A
she just
tritary.
openly said, "Well, no. I don't think there was more. I just think that the roles were defined, maybe."
Like I had a primary and a secondary. That's
Yeah.
it. All right.
Oh, like imagine, like she just openly said that shit in front of him too. I'm like, okay, can we chill on the secondary?
Yeah. I would be like,
Like,
that boy dead. I'm primary now. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, no, I would be like, can we chill on the secondary? like
Right,
guess-
you're disrespecting me now.
I guess if you're in a relationship, you don't really care. But like, keep your voice down, girl. He is dead.
Yeah, there is no primary no more. I took that spot. That's
What do you think
that's how the
happens?
ranking goes.
What do you think happens when the manager gets fired? Assistant manager moves up.
Becomes acting manager.
Yeah.
I'm acting primary.
Until you find another primary
Right.
who can love us both and provide for us the way the old one used to, then I'm primary, bitch.
Right. Yeah. Like what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's how I would feel.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't care.
He's like, I'm still smashing tonight.
Yeah, like also he was not part of the main character, so maybe he did care. We just don't know.
Right.
We just didn't delve deep into that.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, Emil. All secondary.
Yeah,
That's how I'm gonna start introducing people.
this is my secondary. This is my secondary best friend.
Yeah.
Huh?
What? Where's the first? Me.
You be like, first off, God. Oh, damn.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't even argue with you.
That's my day one. So,
Yeah.
You know. That's funny.
All right, man. You ready to wrap up?
Yo.
I think we're good.
All right. So, thank you for watching Apartment 103. That is episode 38, and
Yes,
it's
sir.
a wrap. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share this content with anybody you think will enjoy it. Answer the questions, especially some of these funny ones or like the awkward date one. I would love to hear what some of these.
If you got something
awkward
better
dates.
than that, put in the comments. I want to read that.
Yeah, for real. We might talk about it in the next one. But yeah, other than that, take your drinks, take your refreshments. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. Peace.
Peace.